once you get into it, why, it's just like a disease, you know. You can't stop it. It's incurable. So
there's a story in this thing which you must explain. It goes on like this. And this happened at Coon Rd Speedway here in Westfield. It was then that Ken became a man of mystery, for his employer believed Ken was working on Sunday afternoon. Actually, Ken was doing the work later on, as he noted, as he took the checkered flag for his first feature victory. 3 pictures suddenly came to mind. One was a newspaper headline saying, "C wins auto race." The other was of his employer reading the paper and noting his Sunday whereabouts. The third was of Ken C. being told his services were no longer desired at the company. And you pleaded with the late Joel Swartout, track owner, "Don't put my name in the paper. Put anything in, but not my name." Tell the rest of the story.
Yeah, that was I was working at the time. It was the first truck driving job I had for Furniture Express. George Rindosh owned it.
Right.
And he was pretty hard-nosed about drivers and stuff like that. And so I wanted to go racing. He wanted everybody out of town by noon on Sunday, you know, that had to go somewhere. Well, you know, nobody raced Sunday morning. Everybody raced Sunday afternoon. So I take my truck home to Lakewood. I lived in Lakewood at the time, and hide it in the alley back there and jump in the car and go up to Coon Rd to the Speedway. And well, I knew I had a pretty good car, and it worked good at Coon Rd. It was just about the right size track for it. And so I told him, I said, whatever you do, if I happen to win, I said, don't get my name in the paper. Say anything you want to say. It don't bother me a bit. But I said, don't put my name in the paper. And I told him the reason, you know. I said, boss will read that and he'll wonder how I was at 2 places at the same time, you know. And it would have probably cost me my job. But as it was, I did win the feature. And so the next Monday, I didn't know what they was going to do. And next Monday in the paper it says, "Mystery Man wins feature at Coon Rd Speedway." I was known as Mr. X or Mystery Man or something, you know. And so, anyways, it was kind of a deal. I just run into a lady and her husband. That just they live up there on the old where the Speedway was on Coon Rd now. Miss Abby, I think her name is. And she's seriously ill with cancer. But I stopped by one day, I see the guy out there, and I stopped by. I said, "Where is the old Speedway down in there?" "Oh, he's just down back there." He says, "You can still see where it is." He says, "Who are you?" And I said, "Ken C." "Oh, the Mystery Man." I said, "Oh." I said, "How'd you know that?" And he says, "Well, my wife has collected a bunch of memorabilia from Coon Rd Speedway." And he says, "She's really ill in the house today, but," he said, if you'd wait here," he said, "I'll go in and see if she wants to come out and meet you." So he went in and seen her, and she come out and it just in her bathrobe, and she's got some kind of cancer. It's real bad. And but he says, after she went back in, he says, "You know, you made her day." He said that was really something. I said, "Well, praise the Lord." But you know, she's got all that stuff. She had a lot of that stuff in there about Coon Rd. Around here, you know, a lot of guys around here used to race. The Gilbert boys and Jim Eimer's up top of the hill here. He just passed away here last year or so. There's quite a few old guys around here. Everyone you talk to, "Oh yeah, I used to race up there," you know. And between Coon Rd and Sulphur Springs and over there Rolla Bowl, why, it seemed like anybody around here you run into had an affiliation there somewhere. A lot of the guys that raced at State Line started at Rolla Bowl. I wouldn't race over there. I didn't think that was a racetrack. I thought it was an obstacle course. Brightened up my day, too. I never had anybody come around and say, "Hey," well, once in a while you run into somebody. I did run into a guy down here at a body shop in Westfield. What's Ottoways, and the guy in there, he's an old time Coon Rd man, you know. And I went in there one day and he asked me who I was. I said, "Oh, you're that guy." You said, "Yeah." No, we got to talking about old Coon Rd Speedway there, so it's fun once in a while to run into somebody that really had the experience back then.